In 2017, I lost a pair of sunglasses somewhere around here, so I'll keep an eye out for them. Realistically, I know I've got uphill coming up. I've got 4 liters of water because of 16 miles to the next water source. But it's not super windy, and I'm super happy about that. Looks a lot different from Sunday whenever I caught the ride to town. After a mile and a quarter, getting away from the highway, and I'm going up there. That overpass is where I camped 4 nights ago, where I got back on trail today. Walked along for a ways. And over here. Highway's getting farther away. And I'm slowly but surely going up. I'm glad it's not real steep because I got 4 liters. It's warming up, but I'm still glad that we don't have a lot of wind. And in the next 4.5 miles, I've got about 2,200 foot of uphill. Still feeling good. Trail's gonna go up over there. Going up that way. That down there is where I said I was finally getting away from the road. And I came from around there and doing a lot of switchbacks. And Mojave is over there. In 2017, this wasn't quite so grown up, but people had spent a lot of time making a windbreak with yucca stalks. And I think I took a nap here because it was cold and wet and windy whenever I came through. A lot nicer today. Only got a few more miles of uphill, and a little down, little up. Now I should be able to coast until it's time to make camp. Coming up from that way. Coming up from down there. Going up there. Came from over there. The trees and bushes just started. 2017, told you I was worn out from being beat around by the wind. And it was a cloud and wet and cold. And I do remember camping here. It's fairly early in the day, but I was just done. Today, doing all right. A little less than a half mile till I'm done with this uphill stretch. Then hopefully I can cruise for a few more miles and find a place to camp. There's a few campsites scattered around in there. Look sheltered from the wind, but it's only 5 o'clock. Every mile I do today is one less than I have until I get to water tomorrow. But it did look like a really nice spot. My 6 miles of uphill are done. That's 7 miles total since 1 o'clock. I know, not impressive miles, but now I get a half mile of down, half mile of up, and then a little up and down until I camp. So this is Bureau of Land Management land that I'm on right now. And this is a OHV trail, MK10. The PCT is going to follow it for about 4.5 miles. And I bet I don't do 4.5 miles today. Anyway, we're going to see how easy it is to walk. Maybe I'll be sorry whenever it ends. So I came from over there, and I'm gonna have to go get a better shot of that view. This is the campsite that I was kind of thinking I'd do. It's not as level as I had hoped. There's several more scattered back in the bushes, but a lot of those have ruts in the middle of them. Kind of looks to me like dirt bikes did it on purpose, holding the front brake and spinning their tire. But I think this is good enough for me. Gonna make camp. Hope the wind doesn't pick up too much, or that it does, it keeps coming from that direction. I'll be a little bit sheltered. It's not too bad, huh? The wind picked up this morning, made breaking camp a little bit extra fun. Got about 8 miles to the next water and 11 miles to the water after that, after the 8. So we'll make for a long day. But I'm trying out the microphone. Hopefully you hear me instead of the wind. Going up. Well, this is the end of MK10. Like I said, it's been windy. Done with my 2 miles of uphill, and parts of it were pretty steep and rocky. And now it's just going to be little ups and downs. I think I've got about 4 more miles to the water source. Actually, I think I'll sit down and drink a little bit more of my water. I've still got like half a liter left. Came from up there. It's a little rocky. And going down and around. Just a new view. And wind turbines still up there. I crossed up there. A lot of nice views today. And the wind's not terrible, but it's still there. Here's my water source, pipe spring. It's 11 miles to the next water, and it's 12:30. Yesterday I did like 10 miles and started at 1, and that was with a 6-mile uphill. I don't think I have anything like that today. So, oh, and that water source in 11 miles, that is a mile off trail and like 500 foot down. So instead of packing up 4 liters and planning on camping, I think I'm just going to take 2 liters. Came from down from up there. I think I'm just going to take 2 liters and plan on making it to that next water source before I camp. Came from over there and around and up there. It's a few miles or a couple miles since the spring. Doing okay time. Not great time, but not terrible either. Going up and over that. It's about 4:30. Going up that way. Haven't been taking a lot of video because for the last few hours it's kind of been over in this valley area over there, and always looked the same, never really changed. But I've got about 3.5 miles to where I'm going to drop my bag and then walk a mile down to water and a mile back. So gotta take a quick drink, take a quick break, and get after it. Coming down from over there. And I'm going up there. Coming around from up there. And 3/4 of a mile to where I plan to drop my pack. It's 350 foot down in that 3/4 of a mile, and I think it's going to be right over there somewhere. So this is it. They say that up and then down, it's 8/10 of a mile. Somebody said it was like 500 foot. Somebody else said it was like 750 foot down. I'm going to go find a water source. And then the grass is really tall. There's some hikers camped out up ahead, or up there. But I think I see a spot over here I'll set up. Right now I'm going to grab my little backpack and let's go get some water. It's not an unpleasant walk down. I bet I don't like it as much on the way up. Well, here it is. I think it's Miller Spring. Anyway, it took me about a half hour to walk down here. So I'm going to hurry up and get some water so I can get back and set up camp. I filtered 5 liters, drank 1, taking 5 liters up with me. It's 7 o'clock. So let's see how much daylight I have left to pitch my tent with. It's pretty down here. If it wasn't such a slog to get down here, I'd camp. It's 7:45. Not even that dark yet. And I got back in time to pitch the tent. So, I didn't mention this before. I didn't make dinner last night. I just ate some meat and cheese and tortillas because I'd rather have that water to drink than to cook with. But tonight I've got enough water. I need to eat. But since I have an extra dinner, if I find a cool spot, I could always zero on trail.